What's going on, guys? Get123 here with more Grand Theft Auto 5, and just today Rockstar updated their website once again with a few new tiles revealed. Today we've got exciting music and entertainment, fitness and relaxation, and security and peace of mind. Now before we get into this real quick, there's a train just going crazy outside. I don't know if you were going to be able to hear that in the recording, and the traffic today also seems really loud, so hopefully that's not too distracting, but we're going to move on with this anyway. So why don't we get started right here with exciting music and entertainment. So starting out here, music and radio. You can see we've got two tabs. Over here we've got home entertainment. So let's start with radio stations. Now, for the sake of not obtaining a copyright strike from YouTube, I'm not going to play any of the music because that's, technically illegal, or, whatever the rules are. So I'm not going to play the music myself, but why don't we look at the radio stations. We've got Radio Los Santos. We've got X Channel, Rebel Radio, so that's going to be your country. East Los FM, West Coast Classics, that's some good old hip-hop. Flylow FM, which I think is also a bit of hip-hop. Vinewood Boulevard Radio. Los Santos Rock Radio. Now this one says coming soon. See how you can preview the first however many. Oh my gosh, that train outside. Psycho train. Nonstop Pop FM. Soul Wax FM. The Blue Arc. Worldwide FM. The Lowdown 91.1. Radio Mirror Park, Space 103.2, and then lastly we've got our two talk stations, West Coast Talk Radio, WCTR 95.6, we talk, you listen, and also Blaine County Talk Radio. So guys, that's going to be all your radio stations in GTA 5. They are finally all confirmed, even though, it says coming soon, so in the next few days we'll hear more of those. But for now, check out these previews. And over here at Home Entertainment, we've got some funny stuff going on here. I'm not going to play these entire things once again for obtaining a copyright strike. But basically, this is advertising a television station called CNT. If you live in America, you know maybe about CMT, which is Country Music Television. This is kind of a play on that, but obviously CNT is another word, leaving out a certain letter. I don't think I need to say it, because I think you guys all know what it is. And then over here on the right, we've got Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force. Family Values, Entertainment is coming to Weasel. So this is basically a interesting trailer for an animated show that's going to be on TV in GTA 5. I'm not really sure what the gist of this was, if all these people are gay, or if they're just like virgins for life kind of people or whatever. I'm not sure. Just watch it and see what you think. But yeah, once again, I'm not going to play it for, sake of maybe obtaining a copyright strike. But anyways, let's go on to the next tile, fitness and relaxation. So here we can go through all this stuff. First thing I noticed here was the sponsored by Ego Chaser energy bar, and watch our video, and you can see this guy skydiving with the energy bar all over his face.
Adrenaline junkie? Is it time you tried Ego Chaser and took things to the limit? Enjoy these sexy shots of extreme sports and base jumping, but we mostly sell energy bars to desperate middle-aged men who haven't played sports for years, but are suddenly obsessed with triathlons. Hey, you could be a super athlete, even though you have an office job and a family you ignore. You don't have time for real friends. You're a warrior. It's an energy bar that's all about you. How big is your Ego Chaser?
Okay, so that's a pretty funny advertisement put in there. I love that not only do they have, a fully living, breathing city, but they also have, advertisers and products to fully support that fully living, breathing city. It's just incredible. So here we've got a guy on a bike. Almost kind of looks like Michael from the side, but I don't know. So clicking the spinning thing here. On the West Coast, you're not only judged by the car you drive, but also the expensive exercise gear. So this says that bikes may cost up to $10,000. I'm not sure if that is being literal or not, but that's still cool. Moving on to the next tile here, a fitness buff's paradise. We've got this guy with all this camping gear on. He's got everything from his sleeping bag on the bottom there and all that. So this is going to be fun. Because we're going to be able to find these campers out in the middle of the woods and kill them. So, that is awesome. Hiking. It's not only the sport preferred by lonely psychopaths and aspiring sexual offenders, hiking has a lot to offer. Spend days in the woods speaking only to random creatures. And then it tells you how you can get mauled by animals and everything. That's definitely going to be fun, to kill hikers and watch them get attacked by wild animals. Then we've got this guy who looks to be sprinting very quickly. Triathlons bring three activities together in an epic way. So triathlons have been confirmed in GTA 5, and I think that'll be a cool way to spend time. It'll be a nice little side mission kind of thing, and I don't know, just adds a lot more to the experience. And then I think lastly, this one actually really excited me because, you know, we knew that bike riding was in, but this shows a BMX bike, and it says BMX riding. Southern San Andreas practically invented the art of turning ordinary transportation options into ways to maim yourself while showing off. Bicycle, motocross, or BMX is a great way to make the urban landscape your playground. So this almost makes it sound like there's going to be like a fully fleshed BMX, like not minigame, but like BMX tricks that you can do. And in my opinion, that would just be incredibly awesome. You know, like not only can you ride bikes, but there's a bunny hop button, and then you can also do like obviously wheelies and stuff, but I want to see us be able to do like all those BMX tricks, like I don't know what it's called, but where you grab the handlebars and you spin the bike around underneath you while you're in the air, or you know, just anything like that. Actually, like some BMX tricks, and maybe even put pegs on your bike and be able to grind. That would be like an entire game in itself. That would just be incredible in my opinion. And I think lastly, we have tennis here. Tennis, very competitive sport that hasn't changed much since the 1800s. As you can see, they're kind of making fun of each of these activities, but yeah, I think that's the final one. Nope, I keep saying it's the last one, and then there's more. This guy, swimming. Swimming back and forth like a goldfish sounds like an excellent recreational and repetitive way to go mad. We do have a sport for you. So there's going to be obviously swimming in GTA 5, because, you know, we already know about the whole scuba diving thing and everything, and that's going to have a very interesting twist on it with the sharks and everything. So that does it for the fitness area. Lastly, we have security and peace of mind. So, we got two tiles here. We've got security, peace of mind, both clickable. Now, I don't know if this is going to work this time. You can see that when I hover over this, there's a play button, but last time it didn't work. Oh, it worked. Okay, I haven't seen this yet.
Zombies or a global financial meltdown, whatever it is, you need to be prepared.
Get your complete apocalypse kit at Ammunition. Contains foodstuffs and alcohol for 3 months. A massive array of ordnance. Water purifier so you can drink your own urine. And cyanide pills so you can go out like a man. Don't dial 911, dial 357. Ammunition. Protecting your rights.
Alright, that is awesome. I just watched that for the first time just now. I hadn't previously seen that, and Ammunition's back and apparently better than ever, so that is awesome. So, when you hover over these three tiles here on the left side, it does a little animated GIF here, and this is obviously the bank truck from the trailer. So it says super tough armored trucks, but I don't know, it's kind of funny what they choose to show, you know? Clearly, if you're trying to showcase your city, like if you're in charge of Los Santos and you want to showcase your city, you don't want to show a bank truck being flipped over. So, okay, yeah, their bank trucks are strong, but they're also being attacked and attempted to rob. You know, it's just out of control. Hyper-vigilant security guards. This guy clearly is not hyper-vigilant. He is just kind of rolling his neck, being lazy. And lastly, menacing signs. These are all the signs that we're all used to seeing, how, you know, it's just those threatening signs where they're like, oh, video cameras are watching you. And half the time, the video cameras are old and not even working. So, and then on the other one, we have got peace of mind. Los Santos Police Anti-Crime Blotter. So here you can actually see some of the recent crimes going on. There are three. This one's actually really funny. Man aggressively filming, police arrested, dog killed. Resident Rosby Wilkins was aggressively recording police activity with a camera phone and refused to cease. Officers arrested Wilkins and for good measure shot his dog. Like, I read that and just couldn't help but laughing. Then you've got a prostitute saying that rather than just giving them oral like usual, she was offering sex, so she was arrested. And then you've got domestic violence. So those are the three news stories, and that about does it. Today's update was pretty cool. Nothing too overly spectacular. Not quite as good as like the vehicle customization and stuff as I remember. But nonetheless, it is great. Now we have 4 more tiles to reveal, and with only 10 days remaining, you can expect those very soon. So with that, guys, tell me what you think in the comments below, and I will see you... Oh, sorry, kind of had to burp there. I will see you next time.